What's going on, everybody? It's the one and only DJ Unknown.
And I am your boy Barbarian.
And we are the Top Row Podcast.
Welcome to the Top Row Podcast. Top row, where we jumping from? Top row, where we jumping from? Top row, where we jumping from? Top row, where we jumping, come on. Top row, where we jumping from? Top row, where we jumping from? Top row, where we jumping from? Top row, where we jumping, come on. DJ Unknown in the Barbarian.
Ladies and gentlemen, our very first guest represents this place, the NCW compound. It's the one and only.
Coming to the stage, we have the high-flying icon, ShadoKat.
Boots hit the mat, dreams collide. Sweating lights the crowds wild-eyed. Bodies clash, fists raised to the sky. Under the lights, warriors never die. Flying high, living the dream. Blood and
Yeah, first time.
Let me just be clear.
Oh wait, no, it,
We've done this before. We've done this before.
Yes, we've done this
We've
before,
done this.
ladies and gentlemen. We've done this, guy. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Top Row Podcast, and this is our very first guest, the one and only high-flying ShadoKat. But anyways, Mr. Cat, I need to ask you something. The Top Row Podcast wants to know a little bit more depth into you. We want to step into your world, but we want to ask you, what was the first time when you watched a wrestling match that made you who you are today? Is there a specific...
Are you asking me my favorite match of all time?
Yes.
Easy. Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Halloween Havoc, 1997. Purple Rey Mysterio getting his mask partially ripped off by Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
Best match of all time.
All
No doubt.
All right. We're not
Definitely.
disagree with that at all because the stare down was serious and I don't want to step on his
No
toes.
smoking now.
No, at all. But anyways, can you tell us a little bit more about your kingdom, your home, the NCW compound?
NCW compound, we opened up in 2016, guys. Long time, almost 10 years of this stuff. And the idea behind it was to give some less fortunate students and potential wrestlers a place to hone their craft, to perfect it, right? And unfortunately, during the time that this happened, there wasn't a whole lot of opportunities for people out there in Western New York. And so I decided I was gonna get back to my hometown. I was gonna get back to Buffalo, and we were gonna bring the compound here and keep it here.
Okay. All right, much respect. So now, how long has this compound been here? How long have you been in?
We've been at this location here for about 2 years now. We were in the Eastern Hills Mall before they shut down. You know, as you guys know with that, we had the theaters, we had the shows, we had everything got big. And then, you know, COVID happened, everything kind of cut back a little bit, and then we evolved from that, went to the mall, and then that. So there's always challenges and obstacles along the way. But I think when we came here back home to North Tonawanda, I think that's where we set ourselves apart from everybody else.
Okay. All right, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Who's your biggest influence coming up?
I mean, I spoke it already. Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit. Them were my influences growing up. My godfather used to ride motorcycles with Brutus Barber Beefcake, Hulk Hogan, a bunch of different names. And so when you got a 6'7" Southern gentleman, so to speak, tell you, hey, yo, kid, you should go be a pro wrestler. And I'm like, I'm 5'2". How the hell is that gonna work? And he said, you can do it. Everybody else tells you you can't, but you can. And so that kind of paved the way for me to get into pro wrestling. And it was by chance that I went to a Legends event down at the ballpark, and I ran into a local wrestling promotion of indie wrestling, and I didn't know it existed, right? Much like we spoke in the past, I didn't know indie wrestling existed in Buffalo until I seen it firsthand.
Right.
And then I realized, okay, well we can do something with this, and then I got into the right crew, and you know, learned from several different people along the way, and with a culmination of them training methods, I've been able to put together a curriculum for my students that's again different from everybody else's because it's versatile, right? We break it down to the science of professional wrestling, and we want to give our students and our wrestlers the biggest and best platform we can, but also be 100% transparent. This is a hard business. You look nervous just for me walking up to you.
Man, you had me nervous. I'm not gonna lie, man, ladies and gentlemen. This dude came out, he meant business. You know what I mean? So on that note, though, real quick though, besides with everything that you touched on, who would you say Top Rope Podcast should be looking out for at NCW?
Can I give you the biased opinion?
You give us whatever you want to give us.
The Prodigal Prince, Shadow Jr.
All right.
Why would I not look to the fastest rising star in Western New York? The person that's been in the industry longer than the 40-year-olds, because he's been there since the day he was born. Yeah. And so again, I'd like to think that he had a pretty good teacher, and that being the case, he's one of the best in the world.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first.
The best wrestling matches in Western New York. And you never know what can happen or who might get in your face. Log on, get your tickets, ncwrestling.booktix.com. And thanks again to the Top Rope Podcast.
Thank you, sir.
For making Nickel City Wrestling their home.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hey, sound guy, hit my music. Done over there.